taken a class since December. Which is unfortunate. It's kind of crazy how something can just be your everything, and then one day it's not. You just gotta have to figure.
So I had a series called Ballet Chat. I did the first episode in 2014 where I was talking about being a student. I talked about my teacher passing away. I looked like this. And then I made Ballet Chat Part 2, where I talked about getting injured with my friend. And then 4 years ago, pretty much 4 years ago, yeah, almost exactly 4 years ago, on April 7th, I made a video that I thought was going to be the last part of my Ballet Chat series. And it was all about quitting and what quitting ballet was like, how, like, it's so depressing. I just watched it today. Why did I do that? I think it showed up in my recommended, which is really strange. I mean, I watch my videos sometimes, but whatever. I'm obsessed with myself and I watch my own video. And it's so depressing because at that time, I wasn't dancing at all. That was in April, and I said that the last class I took was in December. Like, I was taking one class every 4 or 5 months, and I thought I was happy. I was hosting at What's Trending at the time, and teaching. And I was teaching at the time. So dance was still involved in my life, but I was not performing at all. And I was weirdly okay with it. It felt like I had shut a door and I wasn't trying to reopen that door. And you can tell in that video that I didn't really have a concept of revisiting this. I thought that maybe I would make another Ballet Chat video about like a different topic that happened to me in my past, but nothing that was going to happen to me in the future. I didn't believe that it was going to be a huge part of my life. So when I was watching that 4 years ago, God, I need the constant reminder that life changes, because it is so fucking hard for me to remember that when I am in the present. I get wrapped up in how my life isn't, and I think that it never will be. So I get caught up in this feeling of just like, this isn't temporary. This is forever. I'm going to be forever this way. My circumstances are forever going to be this way. And I'm never going to be able to get myself out of it. That is just how I talk to myself, how I treat myself. And it's awful. It's awful and it's exhausting. And it takes me watching shit like that to go, what the fuck? 4 years ago, I wasn't dancing at all. And today, I dance almost every fucking day. I have 3 to 4 rehearsals a week. I have hella different projects I am working on. And that is what's making my life fulfilling right now. When I had given up hope on it entirely. I talk about in that video how, like, if I couldn't do point work, I couldn't be a ballerina. If I wasn't amazing at modern dance and I couldn't get through a fucking modern dance class, then I couldn't be a modern dancer. And I didn't even address the in-between state because I didn't know it existed. I guess I truly didn't know. And when I started getting involved in the dance scene here in LA, I realized how many people are really thriving in that in-between, in that, like, you can be a contemporary ballet modern dancer and you can do different shows. Like, my world has truly been opened up to me in the past month with a new company that I joined, giving me a lot of performance opportunities, like, one a fucking week. It seems like I'm performing every week in the coming month. Last year, the year of 2018, I had a show every month. And this year, this far, I'm sometimes having a show every week. And I'm still poor. I don't know how to make it my career as far as finances go, and that's my biggest hurdle right now, and it's what I can't get past. It's what I keep telling myself. What's been really hard to get past is that I am not making money doing what I love. I don't know how to make money doing what I love. I don't know how to keep juggling what I love with something that's going to bring me money, because that's going to take up a lot of my time. And I like having my time. I value my time so much and would love to put it into my art, but I'm really tired of not getting paid. I get paid. It's just not nearly enough. It's just the dance world, and it's no one's fault. It's not like, fuck. People don't want to give money to dance companies. It's not. You have to be tops. You have to be tops to make, like, a living wage on solely dancing. You need to be in some of the biggest companies. And that's crazy. That is nuts. That's nuts. I mean, that's a whole other topic. Really, I wanted to keep this on a positive note because I'm just so over myself. I'm so over myself feeling like things are never going to change, that my life will always be this way. And I have to learn to look at the future. I don't do that. The second I think about the future, I get too overwhelmed. I think that it's going to be exactly the same as it is now. And it makes me so sad. But thinking just 4 years ago that I hadn't let dance into my life in that impactful, passionate way, and I was perfectly okay with it, it seemed, makes me think that my mentality in 4 years, I just could be an entirely different human being. Honestly, with entirely different interests. I don't fucking know. And in the grand scheme of things, 4 years is not long. 4 years is not that long. Like, fuck, what will I be in 4 years? 30? I'll be 30. Okay. Okay. Man, I talk about myself too much, but most of this shit I find has been for me. Like, I fucking love reflecting on shit and seeing how much I have changed is crazy to me. I had just the most overwhelming moment yesterday cleaning out a bunch of my old shit, and I ended up going through a bunch of old makeup, and I have still a ton of makeup. I loved makeup. I spent hella money on fucking new Tarte lipsticks and foundations. I used to try a bunch of shit. I had so much shit. I have eyeshadow palettes galore, different shapes and sizes of beauty blenders, so many brushes, just like wild shit. And I would pick things up. This was yesterday. I would pick things up and I would just stare at it and go, what the fuck did I use this for? Like, I couldn't even picture the eye look. And I would look at like a palette and I would see the shades that I had used the most and I would go, what did that look like? I don't even remember, like, and this sounds so trivial. I just, like, it really was overwhelming. I was so in my feelings about it. Like, damn, Ava, you really used this shit. You really used this shit a lot. And it really hid. I felt like I was hiding behind all that makeup. Not even, like, listen, makeup's not bad. Makeup is not bad. My relationship with makeup was bad. I believe that people can have healthy relationships with makeup, and makeup can be a wonderful thing. But, I mean, and I've talked about this very briefly, I was unhealthy. I was, like, washing my makeup off and hating my natural face. I sometimes didn't wash my makeup off before bed because I couldn't bear to get up and not see myself in something. That is not good. I felt like I had the worst skin. I was just like making up a bunch of shit. I was like, my nose is massive. If I don't fucking contour it, people are gonna like bully me. I felt like I had these like, I don't know, and I still do. Like, listen, these are insecurities that I still look at and I still notice, but I'm not ashamed and I'm not trying to like hide this shit. Like, I was incapable of leaving my house without putting eyebrows on, and eyebrows are now still the only thing that I will do, pretty much. I mean, I guess if it's like an event, I might put a little, whatever, a little foundation mixed with some moisturizer, whatever. But like, this is just, I don't have anything on, and I'm okay with it, which is wild, because I wasn't. Even 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was wearing, oh my God, I was wearing so much makeup. And I was so obsessed with wearing makeup. I don't know. I've been having a lot of moments recently where, like, I need to. I've actually just needed to reflect on the past me to be able to understand that I can still change and I can still get myself out of this place that I'm in. Because I've been very depressed. And I need to validate myself sometimes. And I can't be waiting on others to validate me. Like, it's just not going to happen like that. You know, you think like, hey, if I tell people that I'm depressed, they're just going to shower me with the validation and everything that I'm looking for to make me not depressed. That's not it. I have to delve really deep inside of myself to validate my experiences and validate that, like, God damn, I've been depressed before. This is not the worst it's been. This, you know, I can get out of this. And I have gotten out of shit like this. And I have to keep reminding myself of that every day. And I think that's why I watched that video. I was curious. I hadn't watched it since I probably edited it and put it up. And yeah, I don't know. I just think there's something very valuable in looking at your past and helping it validate your future. There's nothing wrong with maybe bragging a little and saying, listen, I have accomplished a lot for being a 26-year-old. You know, I've done a lot of things that have scared me. I've, you know, taken a lot of leaps, and maybe it hasn't always turned out like I wanted to, but damn, I did that. And like that, I'm proud of that. And I need to remind myself consistently that I've been proud of myself. And regardless of where I am now, it doesn't define where I'm going to be. You know, I can change this and I can get out of this. And it's going to be okay. Okay, thanks for watching. Ooh, I'm not going to edit this, but this is going on my second channel, so fuck it. Is it going on my second channel? Nah, it'll go on my first, because I don't really care. Goodbye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Let's talk in the comments. I'll be in there. Bye.